long day. One night I was watching Top Gear, and like a lot of guys, envious of Jeremy and James May and Richard Hammond, and just envious of these trips they get to take together, and you know, not only the cars but the camaraderie that they have and friendship developed through these trips. And so got to thinking, well, why can't you know, anyone can do that. You don't have to have a TV production to go out and have a good time in cars with buddies. So I posted on Facebook sort of a public invitation to whoever responded, that I was going to develop this Top Gear style road trip, and I had a few people respond, and 2 others that agreed to join in and try it. I have Mark. I'll show you Mark in a minute. He's in a blue BMW. I've got Peter. He's going to be in a silver C5 Corvette, and of course I'm in an 01 Corvette. We didn't really know each other before this idea. 3 people from 3 different walks of life and 3 different styles, and we've only been around each other for about an hour's accumulated time, and we're off to have a good time. We're headed across Highway 11, which is a scenic road that cuts across the north side of South Carolina. We're going to go off for a full day of driving today out towards the Dragon, Deals Gap, which is Highway 129, and a Cherohala Skyway, and lots of different roads in western North Carolina. We spend the night tonight in a B&B, and then tomorrow we'll wind our way back through the mountains, back towards the Greenville, South Carolina area. Yeah, you can see my window's in bad shape. I guess early morning with some humidity, but and also my oil life is saying 1%, but I just forgot to reset the computer, so maybe I'll reset that because it's bugging the heck out of me. Anyway, this is Highway 11, which you can see of it through that terrible windshield. And we're doing some quirky things. You'll see tape up here. You'll see that later. But we all named our cars, and we're just trying to we have a few challenges planned, and we're just trying to have a good time with this. So we've met up. We've got the 2 vets in the BMW, and here's Peter and Mark. Peter's on the right. There's Mark. We met up here at the Ingalls. Our plan is to go up Moonshiner's 28 into North Carolina and into Highlands. It's about 8 o'clock in the morning, and just wanted to show you the cars. And so mine's an 01. Is yours an 01? Okay.
Mine's an 017.
An 017. And anyway, let's get on the road. So we made it up here to Highlands, North Carolina. And in Highlands, every Saturday morning, they have a little car group that gets together, and all sorts of fancy things to look at. This one apparently just came out of a barn. Oh, that Lotus is super cool.
I might get in it, but I doubt I'd get out of it.
I don't think I've ever seen one in person.
I don't think I've seen this.
And then we got a group of Porsches over here. The GTS. Beautiful interior. Wow. Love that red. Love the gray. Love them all. Carrera S. Dang, I just need some money, don't I? I'm slumming it in the vet. This guy's not slumming it in his vet, though. Anyway, beautiful little town if you're ever in the area. So we've been here for probably a half hour already, enjoying old guys telling stories. breakfast and coffee break here in Highlands before we hit the road again. Well, we're on another beautiful section of road. Hard for me to do any filming of the driving because I have a manual 6-speed and I'm busy while we're on these roads. But we stopped here at Bridal Veil Falls, which is just beautiful. You used to be able to drive under the falls, but they blocked that off and they don't allow that anymore. Of course, right now we're on 64, which is a very populated road. We're gonna have to find some roads that don't have as many people on them. We are so fortunate to live in this area. We have some of the best roads in the country for sports car driving, no doubt. All right, so we stopped here at Waya Bald Road, and our first real challenge, well, we've got a few other challenges going on, but in this challenge, I brought along some water, and we're gonna fill our cups with water. I was pretty ingenious. I put some flannel underneath the cardboard, and anyway, we're gonna fill our cups with water, and at the end of the road, whoever's got the least amount of water has lost. And tonight, that person will have to clean all the windshields, check the oil, check the air pressure, and all that. So we'll see who can keep the water in their cup. What you think, Mark? Oh, that's perfect to put it on the glass, yeah.
Yep, on the glass. I can see it. I'll know if any is spillage.
You are at a disadvantage though, because the center of gravity for that water is higher.
I get that, but I'm also at an advantage because I'm not you.
Yeah, you're also...
Oh, I snuck that one in on you.
I was gonna say.
I snuck that one in on you.
But see, you have the best chance of winning because you'll be the slowest.
Oh, we'll see about that. This isn't about winning. This is about having fun.
This is about having fun, yes. How's it working, Peter?
It's working.
You want that, I'm not going to use that yellow tape for anything, so if you would like to use it for this, you're welcome to. I mean, oh, you went with the off-center approach.
Yeah, we're going with the off-center approach.
What's the strategy? Why?
A little less water getting on me.
Okay.
On a hard break, I don't want to get wet. So is there a, let me see that yellow tape. I might put a couple.
Are there minimum requirements?
Um,
You can't do less than the speed limit?
oh, that's a good one.
Ooh. Ooh.
Unless there's a basketball goal in front of you. Then
Yeah, that's a good idea. That, or you have to, right? Obviously, if you have to. But something came out when we were leaving the gas station.
Yeah, most
I
of
looked up and I go, oh no!
So we're checking our water. We stopped here. I've got a good bit, and I was running hard. I wasn't being easy.
Not
on
hard
it.
enough.
Not hard enough. Yeah.
If you still have water, you're not driving hard enough.
Anyway, Peter was overheating a little bit, and so he's a mile or so behind us, and we just pulled over waiting on him. Beautiful, beautiful country. So we have determined one thing. I'm the most intelligent of the group.
Oh, I never claimed to be intelligent.
All right, I brought a chair. So now's as good a time as any to tell you the story of Ragangsta. I teach middle school. My students have started calling me Ragangsta. I asked them why, and they said because I was savage. So apparently expecting them to follow the expectations is savage. Anyway, I'm Ragangsta, and is there a story behind the Mando vet, or just a huge fan?
The Mandalorian.
Of course.
So, Mando vet.
Tell me about it. So you made the helmet, or did you buy it?
No, this one's Fisher Price. No, not Fisher Price. Hasbro.
Okay,
Black,
it's meant to be a toy.
Yeah, Hasbro Black Series collectible toy.
Ah,
So,
it looks
really
nice.
detailed inside.
Yeah. Oh, that's nice. We had a beautiful lunch, getting ready to go, but we're doing a road trip bingo as well. Barn yield, curve ahead. I've seen that one. Car for sale. Bicyclist. I don't think I've seen one. Of course, I get the free. 10 cows. No, Fallen Rock. Fallen Rock is right here at our lunch spot. Car with bike rack. I got to pay better attention. And we're also doing a scavenger hunt. Fire truck welcome, bicycle post office. No. I didn't see the BMW, but Mark did. The metal roof, Mark saw. See, he set this up, so he knows what he's looking for. I saw Florida. I don't know if that's going to be water tower, dog hanging its head. I might have seen. Anyway, that's we're all caught up, and we're going to hit the road. So as the loser,
Credit card now mine.
one of the duties is to pump gas for the winners.
87 or 89?
87.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
You have to tip at this place? Oh.
Yes, sir. Yes. Your credit card return, sir. Video
Thank
that
you.
so nobody.
So they
can
get
say
all the
later.
numbers, yeah.
It's my pleasure, sir.
All right, I tell you, nice to come into these small towns that have service like this. You know, in the big city, you don't get this anymore.
That's right, you don't. Uh-oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll give you a rag and some index later.
Shut up. Nobody asked you. This is your one and only chance.
Oh, that's going to be nice.
Anything for you, sir?
So we're on 129, heading towards Topoco, out of Robbinsville. If you don't know what Deals Gap is, it's 318 curves in 11 miles. It's a road that attracts motorcyclists and car enthusiasts from around the world, basically. I've been driving this road since the 90s, first on a motorcycle, and now I've come with a couple of different cars. And it's a blast. The downside is its popularity. So we made it here. It is absolutely packed with folks, and couldn't hardly find. In fact, I'm not sure if Mark found a spot or where he found a spot, but we're parked back up in there somewhere. I just get a special feeling every time I'm here. This is an enthusiast dream to have a spot like this nearby. There's a store here to the left. There's another store over here to the right, and we're going to check them all out. There's an overlook. You can sit up there and watch people come and go. Anyway, I'm going to go get a water, and we're going to sit and watch a little bit.
Yeah, he's alive.
It has been a long day. We just hit the Cherohala Skyway. I guess we're on the east side of it, and we had to cross it. It's about 6 o'clock in the afternoon. Sun's going down. We'll probably get to the B&B about dark. We have a story going with our wheels. This is Peter's, and you notice anything unique about his wheels? I don't know if you can tell on the camera, the front is actually black and the back is like a dark gray. So he's got two different wheels, and I can't laugh because I'm in the process. I found somebody with the fronts were what I've always had, polished aluminum with a clear coat. The backs are, this one is now chrome. So I told the guy the backs were the ones that I had that were in bad shape, and I told him I just want the backs, thinking that they were going to match, and of course they don't match at all. So on Monday when we get back, I'm buying the fronts from them, so I'll have a matching set. So that's 2 cars down with no matching sets of wheels. Mark is the only car that's got matching wheels all the way around. And I gotta tell you, this 440i with the all-wheel drive and paddle shifters, and he has been on my butt the entire time. I'm really impressed. For I guess he's got to be 1,000 pounds heavier than I am. But modern cars, you know, that C5 Vet might have been a monster in its day, but you can't compare the old technology to what they're coming out with today. I think we just have had a phenomenal day. I know I have. I'm a bit exhausted. We've done so many twisties that my hands are just worn out. In fact, I told them, I said, I'm not interested in riding hard anymore. We're just going to cruise across this skyway, look at the sights, enjoy the nice cool weather, and get to the B&B. So anyway, all right, let's get back on the road. I know I'm certainly exhausted. So let us get this car tightened up, and then we'll go see what we got. I'm tired, guys.
I am too. I'm hungry. Well, it's 8 o'clock. Time to eat.
I love to drive, and I usually exhaust everyone that rides with me. You guys have exhausted me.
I may have to come to my car and find
Crystal Burger. Yeah, we can go. Get checked in here. Keeping this as a souvenir.
Oh, well, I got one. One's enough. You can keep yours. Well, good morning, everyone. We had a great night's sleep. The B&B worked out really well. It was comfortable. We got to sit around and chat in the sofas and watch some TV. We watched car shows on YouTube. Throttle House is a great channel. If you haven't checked it out, check it out. There's a kind of a big storm to our west that we are just behind the front. So if we can make a little time east, we might get out of this rain. Anyway, the plan for today, we'll see how it unfolds. We plan to go out towards Foothills Parkway and end up in Cherokee after that, and then Blue Ridge Parkway, as far east as we can get, maybe Asheville, and then drop back in down to home. Foothills Parkway. Yeah, it's gorgeous. I mean, you loop together Cherohala Skyway and then come back through here, and it's all great pavement, great scenery, no traffic.
Great view.
Yeah.
Were you aware that there's a number of gas stations who do and also don't put a injector cleaner in their fuel?
Is there a reason to not want it?
I want. I don't
Yeah.
know. Yeah, I mean it's to keep your fuel injectors clean.
Right.
But were you aware that there are in fact?
No.
So BP is a company that doesn't. Most cheap gas stations don't. QT does put an additive in. Shell does. I'll find that website and I'll send it.
Man, that was just a fantabulous road. And on any good road trip, it's not complete unless we have coffee and a snack at a gas station in the rain. All right, so we'll be on our way to north of here because the interstate is closed, and we'll be going to 25, which will bring us up through like Hot Springs, North Carolina. I haven't been on this road before, and Peter says it's a good road, so let's give it a shot. Here comes a French Broad on our left. Coming into the town of Hot Springs, North Carolina. Was here 20, 25, 30 years ago. Oh my goodness. 30 years ago on a motorcycle trip with my wife Cindy. Good memories. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, that junction 209 is a fantastic road. So we're gonna stop here in town, take a look at Google Maps and reevaluate where we're heading. All right, we found a spot for our lunch. And I think this will work. Think it'll work? Yeah, gorgeous little spot. Been a great road. I'm gonna have to film some of the road just so you get a sense for how tight it is. So Corvette can hold a decent amount of crap. You see, I got all kinds of stuff in here. Let me show you guys. My wife Cindy makes these beautiful salads for me. Look at that. Man, that's the secret to my physique. Using your chair, Peter. All right. I probably got a few little things that we can add to your lunch. I'll see what I have. Okay. Yeah, I would. I don't know why your wife didn't set you up for 2 days and use. You gotta talk to her.
That's a very good point. I am married to the best woman in the world. There is nothing that she does that is wrong in my eyes.
Well, we're headed back down into Greenville. We just have an absolutely gorgeous area right dear home. I just wanted to take a second to thank these two fellas for coming along. This trip has sort of rejuvenated a joy that I took from motorcycle riding when I was younger, and you know, doing things with other people, sharing experiences with other people is where the joy comes from. I mean, I have a really good time going out on all of my drives that I do solo, but this is something different. So get together with friends that enjoy like passions and get out and do them together. So when I first sent the invitation out for this ride, I think the premise that I set forth was let's all act like we're a 12-year-old again that was just given the keys to a sports car. And man, I really did capture that feeling, and I hope the other guys did too. I can tell that they did. So I want to thank you guys for joining. I know it's a departure. I hope you found it to be worth watching, and we'll see you next time.